Hi, everybody. This is Brad Nessler. With me, as always, Lee Corso and Kirk Herbstreit. It's a sweltering late summer game today here between the Purdue Boilermakers and the Wildcats of Arizona. Hold on to your seats because we've got an incredible matchup coming your way early in this college football season. And here come the Wildcats. The Wildcats are just hoping they don't get humiliated out there, in my opinion, Kirk.
Purdue is led by their running back. Now, I had a chance to talk to him about this game, and believe me, he is ready to run all over this defense. Coach, I expect him to have a big game on the ground.
You're absolutely right.
Mark it down on your calendar. Purdue's going to win this game.
Purdue has lined up for the kickoff, and we're ready to get this one underway. Kicks it off. Bell fields it at the 1. Shifty move there at the 30. Today we get to watch a spectacular athlete at running back. When he's on the field, as he is right now, defenses really have to tailor their game plan for him.
He's a heck of a player, and I really believe that he could have a huge game today.
That makes two of us then. I just don't know if there's enough talent on this defense, especially at linebacker, to compete with such a great running back.
Well, I guess we'll just have to wait and see.
It's 2nd and inches. Ball on the 45-yard line. They line up with trips to the left. There's the play fake. Throws this one out to the right. Incomplete pass. The intended receiver on the play. 3rd down and short. Ball on the 45-yard line. Arizona will line up in a jumbo set here. They keep it on the ground with a tailback. Tackle. And the run is good for the first.
Yep, this is nothing new if you follow this team. They like to run the ball in these kind of situations.
Terrific 3rd down play call there.
First and 10. Ball right around midfield. They come out with a big set. Another run. Juke move. They'll bring him down. Picked up big yards there, and he's going to have a first down.
Yeah, nice job there. This guy does a good job of reading his blocks and accelerating through the hole.
It's 1st and 10, and this is the 5th play of the current drive. Arizona comes to the line, only one man in the backfield. Bounces off the would-be tackler. Got an opening. It's on the ground. Arizona has done a great job of getting points once they get inside the red zone.
Hey, when they get close to the goal line, you can count on some kind of score. They never come away empty-handed.
Throws it to the outside. And the tight end couldn't manage to stay in bounds that time.
Yep, the tight end caught the ball, but not before he stepped out of bounds. Good call there by the refs.
So it's 2nd and 10. This is the 7th play of this drive. 4 wide. It's a direct snap. A little juke. Brought down. 9-yard pickup. 9-yard gain on the play. Arizona lines up in a goal line set. And he's taken down. Again, they're able to move the sticks on third down.
And I'm going to tell you what, this offense is putting together one impressive drive. We'll see if they can finish it off with a score.
Single set backfield. Bell gets another carry. Tackle. The halfback runs for 4 yards.
Gain of 4 on the play.
They're crowding that line of scrimmage. He's got to throw it in a hurry. And down he goes. Now that's some heavy pressure.
It all starts with the battle up front. I don't care how good your receivers are or how explosive your running backs are. If you can't control the line of scrimmage, then it's tough to move the football.
I agree, Coach. And the thing is, this quarterback can make some plays for you if you give him enough time back there to throw.
Well, it looks like he's going to have to figure out how to make plays without time.
Number 8 comes to the line with 3 wide. Brought down. The quarterback keeps it and gets 5 yards.
5-yard gain on the play.
Here comes the kicker. He'll try to put his team up by a field goal. He gets it up, and it is good. This drive summary is brought to you from our good friends at Pontiac. Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff. Kicks it deep. Williams fields it in the end zone. Tries to juke. Spin move. And now a slight break in the action as the offense comes out onto the field for their next possession. They'll go to work at the 22.
22-yard line. First and 10.
Number 12 with 3 wide receivers. They keep it on the ground with the tailback. They'll bring him down. A couple of yards there.
On the carry. Gain of 2 on the play.
It's second down and 8 to go. Ball on the 24-yard line. Number 12 comes to the line with 3 wide. On the ground with the tailback. He jukes. He's hit and got away. And they make the stop. And the delayed handoff works for a big gain.
Got to be happy with the effort there by your tailback.
You are absolutely right.
First and 10. Ball on their own 36.
36-yard line.
The Boilermakers come out in the ace formation. Setting up the play action. He's going long. It's tipped. And the safety got a hand on it that time.
The intended receiver on the play.
It's second down and 10 to go. Ball on the 36. Number 12 with 3 wide receivers. Number 12 comes to the line with 3 wide. He drops back. Steps up under heavy pressure. They'll make the sack. Under relentless pressure, the quarterback goes down for the sack.
Those guys on defense are just pinning their ears back right now and coming in as fast as they can.
Well, in that case, the offense needs to sneak in a screen pass to the halfback. Let him get behind the rush and then take off behind his blockers for 6.
Number 12 is back in the gun. Bad snap from center. Looking. Loses the football. Sim with a recovery. Brought down. What a play. The linebacker comes up with a fumble.
That was a nice play. Couldn't have done better myself, guys.
Excellent field position to start the drive. Arizona goes with the ace set here. On the ground with the tailback. Shakes off a tackle. Spencer with a takedown. Gain of 2.
Gain of 2 on the play.
The Wildcats line up with 3 wide.
On the 23-yard line.
Bell on the inside handoff. There's a missed tackle. He might have a chance. Touchdown, Arizona. He got the handoff and knew exactly what to do with it.
They like the fact that they have a halfback who can pick his way so well through defenses.
And he hits the PAT. So we take a moment to check out the Pontiac drive summary. Arizona is ready to kick it away.
Arizona is lined up for the kickoff.
Here's the kick.
Back deep to return.
Ingram fields it at the 2. The last time they had the ball, they gave it away on the fumble.
The old ball coach was not too happy about that either. I'd hate to see that if it happens again.
They'll get the ball here at the 21. Number 12 lines up in the shotgun. He steps up, comes across the middle. He can scoot. The 5. Touchdown, Arizona. And that is not what they had in mind.
It was simply a bad play. Turnovers are bad on their own, but when you add to the fact that it results in points for the opposition, that will kill you every time.
And he tacks on the extra point. Over 2 minutes remaining in the first quarter. The score is Arizona 17, Purdue nothing. Arizona ready to kick this one off. Williams and Ingram back to return. Kicks it off. Williams takes it at the 4. The last time they had the ball, they gave it away on the fumble.
The old ball coach was not too happy about that either. I'd hate to see that if it happens again.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 19.
At the 19-yard line. 1st and 10.
Purdue comes to the line, only one man in the backfield. Handoff up the middle, makes a move. There he goes! Breaks one. McKinney brings him down. And the halfback ripped off a nice gain there to get him the first.
Hey, this kid's a good-looking back. Let's see if they go to him again.
First and 10. Ball on their own 36.
36-yard line.
Purdue goes with the ace set here. They'll throw on first down. Wants to throw a screen. And he's taken down. That screen gets around 6.
Gain of 6 on the play.
2nd and 4 coming up here. Ball on the 42.
42-yard line.
The Boilermakers line up with 4 wideouts. Back to pass. Short toss. And he dropped it. A hard throw, and it was dropped.
He possibly could have taken something off that one, but hey, when you throw that way, your receiver still can make the catch. You're one step away from the big leagues, right, Coach?
Kirk, you're absolutely right. Great ones will catch anything.
The Boilermakers come out in the ace formation. Complete. Fumble. Loose ball. And he's tackled. And this turnover is certainly not what they were hoping for.
The rich get richer, but let's not write them off just yet.
It's still early, but they can't afford to turn the ball over and let this thing get out of hand.
They'll take over at the 40.
Ball on the 40-yard line.
The Wildcats come out showing 3 wide. Bell on the delay. Big opening. Smith with a takedown. That was a pretty good run.
Incredible effort there running the football by this guy.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 26-yard line. Arizona comes out with 2 tight ends. They hand it off. Little shake and bake move. And now he's got room to run. Well, we had a feeling that this one was on the verge of getting ugly. And with that touchdown, it's not looking good.
Yo, someone slow these guys down. If someone doesn't, this one might be over by halftime.
And he hits the PAT. Under a minute now in the first quarter, and the score, Arizona 24, Purdue nothing. And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff.
Arizona is lined up for the kickoff.
He sends this one deep.
Back deep to return.
Ingram fields it in the end zone. The last time they had the ball, they gave it away on the fumble.
The old ball coach was not too happy about that either. I'd hate to see that if it happens again.
1st and 10. Ball on the 11.
At the 11-yard line. 1st and 10.
The Boilermakers with 4 receivers. Drops back to pass. Steps up in the pocket. He zips it out to the left. Batted ball.
I tell you what, Kirk, if that receiver doesn't get more aggressive, this defense is going to be knocking the balls down all game long.
You're absolutely right. That was a heads-up play by the corner, but it would have never happened if the receiver would have come back to the ball instead of waiting for it to fall into his lap.
They'll work from the shotgun. He drops back, steps up, looks, wants to throw outside. Kaysen brings him down. 4 yards gain.
Gain of 4 on the play.
Now it's 3rd and 6 coming up. Ball on the 15-yard line. The Boilermakers come out in a shotgun. Back to pass. Waits till the last moment. With that pressure, he just couldn't do much with it.
His chance of accuracy on that throw was practically 0. Good job by the defense.
Fourth and 6. Ball on the 15-yard line.
They line up to punt this one away. He gets it off. Bell takes it at the 45. They moved the ball very effectively on their last drive, which ended with a touchdown. The defense has been talking it over on the sideline, trying to make some corrections. Let's see if they can stop them this time. They'll set up shop at the 35. Arizona lines up with 3 receivers. They're going to pitch it. He jukes him. Hickman with a takedown. A 2-yard run by the halfback.
Gain of 2 on the play.
It's already started to get out of hand at the end of the first. Our score is Arizona 24, Purdue nothing. It's 2nd down and 8. Ball on the 33-yard line. 2 tight end set. Drops back to pass. Throws this one out to the left. It's tipped. The defense needed that one.
How about the move here by this cornerback? Great play that time, getting a hand on the football.
It's 3rd down and 8 to go. Ball on the 33. Number 8 with 3 wide receivers. He drops back. He steps up. He's looking. Over the middle. Got it. Smith brings him down.
Good job of attacking the coverage to keep the drive alive.
That was a great looking pass to move the sticks on 3rd down.
Have a look at our Old Spice red zone numbers. Red zone, when performance matters the most. The Wildcats come out in the ace formation. Inside handoff. Touchdown, Arizona! And that was his 3rd rushing touchdown of the half.
You've heard the saying, a guy's in a zone. Right now, this guy's not stopping for anybody.
Speaking of stopping, somebody on the defense has to stop this running back, or else we're in for a long, long game.
And he tacks on the extra point. That score leads us to our Pontiac drive summary. Number 43 looks ready to kick this one off. We should have a return on this one. Ingram fields at the goal line. Not a very good series for this offense on their last drive as they were forced into a 3-and-out.
Boy, oh boy, they had nothing going last time.
Yeah, maybe, Scooter, you need to get out there and show them what you're made out of.
Somebody get me a helmet quickly.
They'll go to work at the 27.
At the 27-yard line. 1st and 10.
Purdue comes out of the shotgun, and they hit him in the backfield.
This is just a nice play by the defense. They're not fooled at all on this draw play.
You're right, they were all over that play.
It's 2nd down and 12 to go. Ball on the 25. Number 12 lines up in the shotgun. Back to pass. Steps up in the pocket. Looking. He's going right. Oh, great catch.
Nice decision by the quarterback.
Not only was it good decision-making, but the offensive line protected just long enough for him to find his target.
And when you combine the two, it'll be a 1st down 9 out of 10 times.
1st and 10. Ball on their own 41. Purdue comes to the line, only one man in the backfield. He's looking for his man. Ball is loose, fumble. Recovered by the offense. Well, they avoided a turnover right there.
Man, oh man, that was a close one. Good thing that kid was paying attention and fell on the football.
It's 2nd down and 11 to go. Ball on the 40-yard line. The Wildcats bring in the nickel package. Drops back to pass. Steps up with the throw. And they couldn't hook up on that one. He had his wide out, but he couldn't hit him.
When he misses, it's usually high, and that's something he's been working very hard with his coach on.
3rd and 11 coming up here. And this is the 5th play of the current drive. The Boilermakers come out in the ace formation. He drops back. He steps up, comes across the middle. Picked off. To the 20, to the 10. Touchdown, Arizona. That last INT gives this defense 2 on the day.
Not a good throw there, and the quarterback needs to make better decisions.
And he hits the PAT. Just over 5 minutes now remaining in the second quarter. And the score, Arizona 38, Purdue nothing. And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff. Here's the kick. Williams fields it in the end zone.
Great job by the defense last time forcing the kick. I wouldn't be surprised to see a few runs here by the offense to start things off.
They'll start this drive at the 19. The Boilermakers come out in the ace formation. Setting up the play action. He's going left. Oh, he had a shot at the pick. Looks like he tried to force that one.
And defense was in a zone there, and the quarterback needs to do a better job of finding a passing window to throw through.
Well, that window must have been tinted because he almost threw a pick.
It's second down and 10 to go. Ball on the 19-yard line. The Boilermakers come out in a shotgun. Drops back to pass. Steps up in the pocket. He'll dump this one off. And they make the stop. So they go to the air and pick up 6.
Gain of 6 on the play.
3rd and 4. Ball on the 25-yard line. Purdue comes out in the shotgun. Looks. Wants to throw outside. Almost intercepted. Poor decision to throw it into such tight coverage. The Boilermakers line up to punt. Punts the ball away. Bell calls for the fair catch. And they make the fair catch at the 32-yard line. They moved the ball very effectively on their last drive, which ended with a touchdown. The defense has been talking it over on the sideline, trying to make some corrections. Let's see if they can stop them this time. 2 tight ends here. Down he goes. That looks like a 1-yard gain.
1-yard gain on the play.
Second and 9 coming up here. Ball on their own 33. Arizona lines up in a double tight set. He drops back. He's going left. And it's caught. He ran a good route there and was able to pick up yards underneath the coverage.
It's okay to move the ball in small portions because it relaxes the offense and can open things up for the big play.
It's 3rd down and 5 to go. Ball on the 37. Arizona comes to the line, only one man in the backfield. Back to pass. Steps up, throws. Got it, and they bring him down.
That's just airing it out on 3rd down.
That was more than enough to pick up the first down. Next time, this defense will be playing on their heels.
First and 10. Ball on the 28-yard line. Bell wants the ball. We'll see if they give it to him. Gets offensive ball. No, they faked it. He'll dump this one off. Complete, and he's taken down. What a throw for a big gain.
That is a great example of the quarterback seeing the whole field and finding the guy who had the best chance of making a catch.
And since we're in the red zone, let's have a look at the numbers. Brought to you by Old Spice Red Zone, when performance matters the most. Their last trip down here was a success. Let's see if this one will result in another touchdown.
Has some daylight.
Smith with a takedown. And that one goes for a big, big first down.
You know, every time you run the ball successfully like that, that defense starts to creep up a little bit. That's when you go to the air, my friend. Over the top.
This impact tailback would love nothing more than to have the ball in his hands right now. With the throw. And it's caught. Brought down. That pass play gets him roughly 3 yards.
Gain on the play.
They put everyone up on the line. It's a direct snap. Long. Brings him down. Nothing going on that one.
No gain on the play.
And if anyone can make a play on defense, it's the defensive end down there. Nice play fake. Looks to the end zone. Someone got a hand on it.
Excellent job of getting a hand in there to break up the pass.
It was, Coach. That one had reception written all over it, but the defender stepped up and made the play.
Number 16 in to attempt a short field goal. The kick is up, and it's through the uprights. This drive summary is brought to you by Pontiac. Looks like they're ready for the kick, and they'll be returning this one.
Number 89, back deep to return.
Williams fields it at the 2. Not a whole lot of success their last time out.
Not at all. This offense has to do a better job of staying on the field and giving their defense a chance to catch their breath.
They'll take over at the 22-yard line.
First and 10.
Number 12 has 4 receivers lined up here. Drops back to pass. He steps up with the throw. It falls incomplete.
Falls incomplete. Number 89, the intended receiver on the play.
It's second down and 10 to go. Ball on the 22-yard line. Purdue lines up with 3 receivers. Across the middle. Got it to him on the run. At the 40, at the 30, to the 20. And he's all the way down to the 10-yard line.
Now that was a good-looking play. The quarterback put it where his receiver could get it, and now they have a first down.
What I like is the faith that this quarterback has in his receiver. He's not afraid to throw it downfield.
And the leader of the defense at corner is in the zone right now. Back to pass. He lobs it out to the left side. Complete. Juku. They'll bring him down. Purdue takes a timeout. Purdue will line up in a jumbo set here. He drops back. Throw short, and it's caught. Tackle. Back to the line, maybe a yard on the pass.
1 yard gain on the play.
Four wide, drops back to pass. He's looking. Here comes the pressure, and they bring him down for a sack on the play. They get to the quarterback and end that play before it even got started.
This young man didn't even have a chance to make something happen. It's tough to find your receivers when the defense is in your face like that.
Fourth and goal. Ball on the 11-yard line.
This isn't much more than an extra point. He gets it up, and it splits the uprights. Here's the Pontiac drive summary, bringing you fuel for the soul. Looks like they're ready for the kick. We should have a return on this one. Bell has it at the 5. The defense was able to keep them out of the end zone on their last possession, but the offense did pick up 3. They'll get the ball here at the 21. The Wildcats line up with 2 tight ends. Bell on the inside handoff. A little juke. Hickman with a takedown. The halfback gets the call and picks up 5. Second and 5 coming up here. Ball on their own 26. The Wildcats come out showing 3 wide. Bell on the handoff. And down he goes. Arizona calls a timeout. It's 3rd and inches. Ball on the 31. Arizona lines up in a goal line set, tries to shoot, and he's tackled. Arizona takes a timeout. It's 1st and 10, ball on the 32. Arizona sets up in the eye, gets the ball. No, they faked it. As his fullback, Hickman brings him down. That little play action good for about 4 yards. Arizona comes to the line, only 1 man in the backfield. Nice play fake. Oh, what a hit. After 1 half of play, this one is not even close. Our score, Arizona 41, Purdue 3. We'll see what kind of halftime adjustments were made as we prepare to start the second half. Kicks it off. Williams fields it in the end zone. And now a slight break in the action as the offense comes out onto the field for their next possession. They'll set up shop at the 31.
1st and 10.
Number 11 with 3 wide receivers. Pitch is right. And he's going to throw. 2nd and long coming up here. Ball on their own 24. Purdue lines up in a shotgun set. Back to pass. Lets it fly. Incomplete. And he overthrew his wide receiver.
I don't know too many 7-foot guys playing football, so maybe he should aim lower the next time.
Passing situation here on 3rd and long. Ball on 24. They'll work from the shotgun. Drops back to pass. And now he's going to run. He can scoop. And they make the stop. The Boilermakers are lining up to punt it away. Number 16 gets it off. Bell fields it at the 22. The 50, at the 40, at the 30, to the 20. And now a slight break in the action as the offense comes out onto the field for their next possession. And they'll look to capitalize on the good field position here. The Wildcats go with the I formation. He's into the open field. Touchdown, Wildcats. And he gets another touchdown.
You guys have got to listen to me. This kid has a 6th sense or something. I can't put my finger on it, but it's like he can smell the end zone.
And he tacks on the extra point. So with just over 6 minutes remaining in the 3rd quarter, our score is Arizona 48, Purdue 3. Arizona to kick. He kicks it. Williams fields it at the 2. Flag down, and I'm not sure when it was thrown. Let's find out.
Clipping on the receiving team. After distance from the spot of the foul.
Clipping is the call, and now they'll have to find a way to make up those yards right here. They'll go to work at the 9-yard line.
1st and 10.
The Boilermakers come out in a 2 tight end set. Boyd on the run. Smith tackles him for a loss on the play. Excellent play by the defense that time as they swallowed him up before he got back to the line.
It's more like they devoured him. He had no shot of breaking clean.
2nd and 13. Ball on their own 6. From the gun. He drops back. Throws this one out to the right. Someone got a hand on it. Fantastic play by the cornerback.
All you young defensive backs at home, that is how you play defense.
3rd and 13 coming up. Ball on the 6. Number 11 with 4 wide receivers. Back to pass. Steps up in the pocket. Looking. He guns it to the left. It's tipped. And it's incomplete. So they go 3 and out after that incompletion. The Boilermakers line up to punt.
Number 16, back to punt. Bell, back to return.
Number 16 punts it, and it's a good one. Bell fields it at 46.
This is where I look for the defense to clamp down after some sloppy tackling the last time. They let this offense run all over them all the way to the end zone, and I don't see that happening again.
Excellent field position to start the drive. Number 8 comes to the line with 3 wide. They go with a run. And he's taken down. A couple of yards there.
Gain of 2 on the play.
It's second down and 8 to go. Ball on the 47.
47-yard line.
The Wildcats come out in the shotgun. Looks. He's going left. Incomplete pass. Pressure that time, and he was forced into throwing before he wanted to.
Wow, the kid just avoided getting smacked on that one.
Third and 8. Ball on the 47-yard line. 2 tight end set. Drops back to pass. Steps up. He's looking. Going deep on the left side. And it falls incomplete. And he overthrew his wide receiver.
I don't know too many 7-foot guys playing football, so maybe he should aim lower the next time.
Fourth and 8. Ball on the 47-yard line.
The Wildcats are lining up to punt it away. Number 43 boots it way up there. Pollard signals for a fair catch. He hauls it in at the 12. The defense did a nice job of shutting down this offense the last time they had the ball.
The offense was not clicking at all. Let's see if they're back on the same page.
They'll take over at the 12-yard line.
First and 10.
Number 11 with 3 wide receivers. Boyd gets the carry. He jukes. Brought down. The halfback runs for 4 yards.
Gain of 4 on the play.
It's second down and 6 to go. Ball on the 16-yard line. Purdue comes to the line with 3 wide. He drops back. He steps up, looking, guns it across the middle. Got it! And he's brought down.
Move those sticks. That's a first down.
And a great catch, too. Did you see how he looked that one in?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. He can catch the football.
First and 10. Ball on the 47-yard line. They come out in a 5-wide set. Back to pass. Short toss. Has it to the senior. Knocked out of bounds.
I like the defense that was called. They just didn't make the play on the ball.
You're right. It wasn't necessarily bad defense. The offense just executed, and the result is a first down.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 39-yard line. And the man at wideout is in a zone right now. Boyd gets another handoff. Big opening. And he's taken down. Nice gain for the halfback.
That time they kept it on the ground with the counter play. The blocking was great up front, and the tailback was able to get into the open field and do some special things.
First and 10. This is the 5th play of this drive. Going with the shotgun here. Steps up in the pocket. He's going left. And it's picked off. And that was interception number 3 for this defense. And they got to be happy about that. They'll get the ball here at the 22. The Wildcats set up in the gun. They snap it to the back. Makes a move. And they got him for a loss. They lost too much yardage that time. What do you think, Coach?
I think you can't blame the back on that one. I don't care how good an athlete you are. You're not going to be able to showcase your abilities without some blocking.
It's second down now, 14 to go. Ball on their own 18. Ace backfield. Bell gets another carry. He can scoot. Hickman with a takedown. This back did everything he could to get him out of that long yardage situation, but it still isn't enough for the first. 3rd and 1. Ball on the 31-yard line. They're crowding the line. Williams brings him down. An incredible series for the defense, and they get him out after 3 plays.
That offense has to regroup and come up with a plan to move the ball down the field next time.
They line up to punt this one away.
Williams.
Number 43 punts it, and it's a good one. Williams fields it at the 22. McKinney lays it on him, and now a slight break in the action as the offense comes out onto the field for their next possession. They'll start this drive at the 26-yard line. Number 11 comes to the line with 3 wide. He passes it, complete. He breaks free. Across midfield, at the 40, at the 30, to the 20, to the 10. Touchdown, Purdue! Spectacular play by the halfback.
You gotta love this guy. He wants the ball every play. He runs it, he catches it. I wouldn't be surprised to see him throw it real soon.
And he hits the PAT. And just over 2 minutes left here in the third. The score is Arizona 48, Purdue 10. Jones ready to kick. Kicks it off. Bell fields it in the end zone. Sheds a tackler. Little shake and bake move. This one might be coming back, folks. Let's check out the penalty.
Clipping on the receiving team. After distance from the spot of the foul.
So clipping on the play will send the offense backward.
You're always taught that if you can see a player's name on his jersey, don't block him.
Hey, apparently he didn't see it. And another thing he might not see is more playing time.
They keep it on the ground as a tailback. Brought down. Gain of 2.
On the run. Gain of 2 on the play.
It's second down and 8 to go. Ball on their own 12. Arizona goes with the ace set here. Bell on the give. He jukes it, and he's stopped behind the line. He may have gotten back to the line of scrimmage.
On the play.
3rd and 8. Ball on the 12.
12-yard line.
The Wildcats line up with 4 wideouts. He lets it go. Got some open field. And it's caught. They'll bring him down.
Good job of attacking the coverage to keep the drive alive.
That was a great looking pass to move the sticks on 3rd down.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 34. Number 8 lines up in the shotgun. Here's Oh, brings him down for a loss. Nice tackle to bring him down before he got back to the line of scrimmage.
Solid effort there to break up that play.
2nd and 13, and this is the 5th play of the current drive. Number 8 with 3 wide receivers. High snap. Throws this one out to the left. Got it.
Way to look at him. Nice catch.
Sure was. He displayed some great hands there. Now we're looking at a first down.
It's 1st and 10, and this is the 6th play of the drive. This is the kind of running back who can make you pay when he's in the zone. Bell will run it again. Juke move. And he's tackled. And that was a nice run. Kirk, that was a great job by that big offensive line.
Yeah, it really was, Brad. And also, a nice read by the ball carrier to find that running lane.
When you break one like that, you got to give a lot of credit to the offensive line.
1st and 10. This is the 7th play of this drive. Don't be surprised to see this defensive end wreak havoc back there. Steps up. He throws it.
Do they have that defense guessing now or what? I mean, did you see how well the quarterback hid the ball?
Yeah, some quarterbacks are just so good at selling the play action. It's truly an overlooked skill. You take my friend Kirk here, for example. He wasn't known for his speed, but boy, he could do a good play fake.
Are you calling me slow? This is coming from a guy whose nickname is based on his foot speed. Isn't that right, Scooter?
Yeah, left out sunshine. It's sunshine, Scooter, sweetheart.
And he tacks on the extra point. And now let's take a look at the drive summary brought to you by Pontiac. Arizona to kick this one off. Ingram and Williams set to return. Kicks it deep. Williams fields it in the end zone. The offense with a lot of success through the air on that last drive as they moved it down the field for the touchdown. They'll set up shop at the 35-yard line.
1st and 10.
The Boilermakers come out in a shotgun. Lets it go. Complete. And down he goes. They complete that play-action pass. Good for 7 yards.
Gain on the play.
Unless we see some sort of miracle, this one's pretty much over. Heading to the 4th. Our score, Arizona 55, Purdue 10. It's 2nd down and 3 to go. Ball on the 42.
42-yard line.
The Boilermakers set up in the gun. Brought down. Didn't get anything.
With the carry, no gain on the play.
We've got 3rd and 3 here. Ball on their own 42.
42-yard line.
Purdue comes to the line, only one man in the backfield. Nice play fake. Looks, fires deep down the left side. Batted ball. And that pass falls incomplete because it was deflected.
That's great defense right there, Brad. That's something the coaches always remind their players to do. Get a hand up in the face of the quarterback.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
Purdue ready to put this one away.
Johnson
He punts it. Johnson takes it to the 16. Time once again for this offense to come back out and start another drive. They'll go to work at the 18-yard line. They're up big, and it looks like they've sent the backup quarterback into the game. Toss. They'll drop him for a loss. That toss had no room to work as the defense had the hot pursuit.
Man, they just scorched the field to get to him. I can see where the turf is gone.
Second and long. Ball on the 12.
12-yard line.
Arizona comes out in the shotgun. Austin drops to throw. He's looking. He zips it out. It's tipped. The defense needed that one.
How about the move here by this cornerback? Great play that time, getting a hand on the football.
Third down and a couple miles here. Ball on the 12-yard line. Nickel defense. Throws it to the outside. That brings up a punting situation.
I'll tell you what, this defense did a heck of a job that time to hold them to 3 and out.
4th and long. Ball on the 12-yard line.
The Wildcats are lining up to punt it away.
Williams back deep to return.
They get this one off, and it's a beauty. Williams fields it at the 46. Gets past the tackler. Not a very good series for this offense on their last drive as they were forced into a 3 and out.
Boy, oh boy, they had nothing going last time.
Man, maybe, Scooter, you need to get out there and show them what you're made of.
Somebody get me a helmet quickly.
They'll work from the shotgun.
1st and 10.
On the ground with the tailback. He's gobbled up in the backfield. And that play was snuffed out from the get-go.
You're right. It's a delayed handoff to the tailback, and the defense wasn't fooled at all there.
2nd and 12 coming up here. Ball on the 49. The Boilermaker set up in the gun. Looking. Across the middle. Intercepted. It's the linebacker. Kirk, any thoughts on why they've had such an off day?
Oh, it's been all about making mental mistakes out there, and that interception was another perfect example.
They'll get the ball here at the 49-yard line. The Wildcats come out in a 2 tight end set. Inside give. They'll wrestle him down in the backfield. The defense comes up with a good play to pull him down for a loss.
A nice call by the defensive coordinator. It's like he's in their huddle sometimes.
It's 2nd down and 11 to go. Ball on the 48. The Wildcats come out in a shotgun. Bad snap. Oh, what a hit. Not much for the runner as he gets back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 11 coming up here. Ball on the 48-yard line. They'll work from the shotgun. Drops back to pass. He's going left. Inside the 30. To the 20. To the 10. Touchdown, Arizona. Well, at this point, these guys are just out there padding stats and running up the score.
Sometimes you play in a game and you can't do anything wrong. You find yourself in a rhythm or a zone. This whole team seems like they've been in a rhythm since we kicked this game off.
And he hits the PAT. And now let's take a look at the drive summary brought to you by Pontiac. Arizona ready to kick this one off. Kicks it off. Ingram fields it at the 3. Defense won the last battle as they were able to pick the ball off. Who's going to win this time? They'll start this drive at the 29-yard line.
At the 29-yard line. First and 10.
The Boilermakers line up with 2 tight ends. They'll throw on first down. He's under pressure. Oh, he got tattooed on that one. The quarterback had nowhere to go, and he's brought down for the sack.
They've got to do a better job up front with their pass protection.
If they don't start picking up everybody, then this quarterback's going to be pretty sore in the morning. That's for sure.
Second and long. Ball on their own 20. And the impact receiver's in the zone right now. He drops back. He'll dump this one off. Into traffic, and it's picked off. What is going on here, guys?
They've just been outplayed and outcoached out there today.
Anything and everything has gone wrong today, Kirk. There's not much else you can do except pack it up and try again next week.
And they'll look to capitalize on the good field position here. The Wildcats set up in the gun. And the snap goes to the back. Can't wrap him up. Hall tackles him for a loss on the play. No place to go that time, and the offense loses a yard or 2.
Nice job of plugging up all the gaps and the possible cutback lanes by the defense.
The pressure turns up when in the red zone, and that's when you turn to Old Spice red zone, when performance matters the most. High formation here. Austin gives it up the middle. Missed tackle. And he's taken down. Picked up big yards there, and he's going to have a first down.
Yeah, nice job there. This guy does a good job in reading his blocks and accelerating through the holes.
And the defensive end is looking to make a play. Setting up the play action. Throws this one out to the left. Well, at this point, these guys are just out there padding stats and running up the score.
Sometimes you play in a game and you can't do anything wrong. You find yourself in a rhythm or a zone. This whole team seems like they've been in a rhythm since we kicked this game off.
And he tacks on the extra point. So under 3 minutes to go in the fourth quarter, and the score is Arizona 69, Purdue 10. Looks like they're ready for the kick. Nice kick, plenty of distance. Bryant fields it in the end zone. I'm sure the coach has talked to his team about not turning the ball over again in this possession. They'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Boilermakers line up with 5 receivers. Jones tackles him for a loss on the play. The quarterback draw not successful there.
Nope, and I'm going to tell you why. This defense was not fooled at all on that play.
Second and 11 coming up. Ball on the 19-yard line. The Boilermakers line up in an I formation. Looks down the middle. Into coverage, and the defense has it. Here we go again. Interception by the defense.
Oh, man. Is there anything they can salvage at this point, Coach?
Not much, except maybe put in some younger players to get some game experience. This game is over.
Excellent field position to start the drive. The Wildcats go with the I formation. Handoff up the middle. He tries to spin, and he's tackled. And not too much there on that run.
Not too much, but the key here is try to milk as much time as possible.
2nd and 9. Ball on the 30.
Ball on the 30-yard line.
Arizona comes out with an I formation. Williams with a takedown. The big fella tucked it away and reeled off a nice-looking 9-yard run. Third down and short. Ball on the 21-yard line. The Wildcats line up in a goal line formation. Sheds that one. Williams with a monster hit. So he got a few yards on that carry.
You know what, guys? If you can continue to pick up small chunks of yards like that, you can really start to wear a defense down.
The pressure turns up when in the red zone, and that's when you turn to Old Spice Red Zone, when performance matters the most. And straight ahead we go with the fullback. McGowan with a takedown, and they continue to pound it out on the ground.
Tick, tick, tick. Continue to milk that clock.
Second and 8 coming up here. This is the 5th play of this drive. The Wildcats line up in an I formation. A little juke. Brought down. A nice 6-yard gain by the tailback there.
6 on the play.
The Wildcats come out in a 2 tight end set. It's a done deal here as the final whistle blows. Coach, what's your final thought on the game?
I can't say enough about this performance. Arizona looked like a team on a mission to destroy anything and everything that got in their way. Brad, this is a really good-looking football team.
Thanks for joining us for another presentation of NCAA Football 2006. And again, our final score in this one, Arizona 69, Purdue 10. For Lee Corso, Kirk Herbstreit, and everyone at EA Sports, I'm Brad.